Welcome back. Now we go join the government of Ebonyi State and the family of Nweze Kings for the burial of their father, Engineer Fidelis Nweze Kings, who was the State Commissioner for Infrastructural Development for Concession. He was only 47 years when his life was cut short, 2 days after he was involved in an accident on the 22nd of June 2021. The death of Mr. Fidelis Nweze Kings came as a rude shock not only to his immediate family alone, but also the governor of Ebonyi State, Engineer David Umahi, whose government he served as the current Commissioner for Infrastructural Development for Concession until his untimely passing. The body of Engineer Fidelis Nweze Kings arrived at the Executive Council chambers of the new government house Abakaliki, the Ebonyi State capital, where a special session will be held in his honor. The governor, his deputy and other ESCO members joined as the proceedings of the day began.
By the powers of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and by the reason of the fact that I'm the governor of Ebonyi State, who is the chairman of ESCO, I hereby declare this special ESCO section open and ask God to guide us in Jesus' name.
And that immediately opened the door for heartfelt tribute to the man they described as hard-working and dedicated.
My dear colleagues and our visitors, we have lost a regent, a patron, and a trailblazer that will be difficult to replace.
The Ebonyi State Executive Council and indeed all parts of the state were thrown into deep mourning when the sudden death of Engineer Fidelis Nweze Kings filtered the airwave on the 22nd day of June 2021.
And one after the other, they took turns to honor one of their own.
He was quick to utilize his skills to achieve his set vision and mission as a commissioner. He was one of the greatest beneficiaries and best products of the mentorship and resident abilities of our boss, the governor.
Here lies the man that believes that Ebonyi should move forward, and that's why he took all he takes to focus on the work of airport. Here lies the man that believes that punctuality is the function of any business.
Apart from being the Commissioner for Infrastructural Development for Concession in the state, he was also the chairman, Nigerian Society for Engineers, Ebonyi State Chapter, and his impact was felt all over the state.
You came, and in a matter of moments, you spoke to the land of Ebonyi and left legacies that generations to come will always make reference to and say, Engineer Nweze lived, Engineer Nweze was here.
The governor is deeply saddened by the death of Engineer Fidelis Nweze Kings. He described him as a loyal and dedicated son.
His death is like a dream to me. I never believed it. It's the greatest shock of my life. I encourage the family to have their hearts in the Lord. If God be with us, no one can be against us.
He then went ahead to immortalize him.
And as the first ESCO member we are immortalizing because of his hard work. The airport twin flyover will be completed this year and shall be named Engineer Fidelis Nweze Kings Flyover, Airport Junction.
Jesus agamangwisiala nyekiezemo nibuchi.
The next day was the final funeral service. It was an open-air event. The early morning downpour did not stop friends and loved ones, including the governor himself, from joining his young wife, Chinwe, and 5 children to honor their father.
God is expert at turning our sorrows into joy. And that's the word he has for every member of the family today.
In an emotional-laden voice, his wife paid glowing tribute to him.
Imagine what my world would be like without your companionship, my love. But I'm not blaming you because I know it will not have been your will to abandon me so early in our marriage, with tender children, the oldest of whom is only 30 years. My king, since that accused Tuesday, 22nd June 2021, my life without you has been empty and without voice. It has been really hard to believe that you are no longer physically here. It has been a nightmare.
The governor acknowledged Engineer Fidelis Nweze Kings as being instrumental to the success of his administration, especially in the area of infrastructural development.
It is difficult for me to find a replacement. His death to me was a twist, and more twists followed. So I didn't know which twist to creep about.
His works are visible in the state for everyone to see. Engineer Fidelis Nweze Kings will forever be remembered not only by his immediate family alone, but also the people of Ebonyi State at large. May his soul rest in peace. All right, our condolences to his family. Well, that's it for today. For more, please do visit our website, channelstv.com. I'm Ogechukwu Oyeludi. I'll see you again soon.